Hey y'all, John here from Second Chance Composting. SecondChanceComposting.com is a website. Please like and subscribe to the videos. I just want to do a quick video on overs and the beauty of no waste and reuse in composting. So, for one, everything that we get, for the most part, is a waste product. Things that people don't want, they're throwing it away. Something that is no good to them, whether that be food scraps, leaves from people's yards, wood chips from tree guys, sawdust from firewood companies. These are all things that are waste to them. But in composting, it's anything but waste. Those are the very things that are going to make this finished product that's going to go in somebody's garden or at someone's farm. So that's really one of the most beautiful parts of composting, is how in nature, and if we live with it and we do our part, nature just recycles everything for us. And not only does it recycle for us, it gives us back this amazing product that helps us grow more in the future. So that's beautiful in and of itself. But I was just screening out this compost and I had this thought, which I've had before, but I wanted to share this with everybody. So when we screen out the compost, this is what comes out, the bigger stuff. This is what's called the overs. Basically, it's just the pieces that are too big to fit through the 1/2-inch screen there. So the 1/2-inch stuff comes down, that's the finished product there. That's all the good stuff that we sell. And then this is the stuff that is no good. But it's not that it's no good. Here's the beautiful second part of this whole process. These are the overs. So in this, you'll mostly find bigger pieces of wood chips that are too big to go through, sticks, twigs, shells, another shell here. There's some bones in here. There's a bone. Every now and then, because we're very particular about what we take in our incoming stream, but every now and then we will find a piece of trash or two here or there. Example, there's one there. And what we do with that is not something that we can reuse. So unfortunately, that ends up going to a landfill. But again, there's a bone. But that is absolutely minimal what comes out of there that we can't reuse. So the second part of this beautiful thing is all of these overs will be used again. We will mix them again with food scraps because there's actually because it's a little bit wet, this has finished compost on it that didn't screen out. So what we'll do is we will mix this with food scraps again. We will cap, that's one of our newer piles, windrows. We'll cap one of our newer piles with it, and it will go through the composting process again, and all this stuff will break down and become compost. Now, something like this piece might come out again, smaller, but even after another year of processing, this one's pretty thick. That we might see part of that come out after we screen again in a year, but it will go back again. And all of this, none of this is waste here. None of this is waste. This all goes back into our piles, and just with time and the beautiful system that exists, it will become that. So what an amazing thing. So not only are we making a living off of waste products, even our quote waste products that come out at the end are anything but waste. This will just go back in another pile and break down again and become the finished product. So composting, honestly, it's undeniable how perfect the system is if we just do our part to be part of it. So you want to be part of it with us. We're in the Berkshires, Massachusetts, southern Vermont. We offer drop-off areas for food scraps. We pick up food scraps from commercial restaurants, hotels, schools. We pick up bag leaves, Christmas trees. We do pumpkin festivals. We do all sorts of education and outreach. We'll take wood chips, leaves, sawdust from large-scale companies, and we'll make this great byproduct that will then go to people's gardens and to farmers to put it on their land to grow more beautiful things again. More food, more flowers, more trees. And that's the system. And honestly, you look at the sun, it's undeniable. That's why we love it. SecondChanceComposting.com. That's a little bit of tale about overs. Happy composting, everybody. Thank you.